Hey guys, I got a quick video here. Just a heads up, I'm reading from a script. There's a text file script underneath my web camera right here. So, this video is in response to the recent controversy about fake drummers that was brought on by the Archspire drummer auditions. There were 3 videos that I watched, one being the video where Mike Caputo calls out Lord Marco. That's this one right here. The second one being the video where Craig Reynolds calls out Riccardo Merlini, which is right here. And the third, a video by Tank the Tech that reacts to both of those videos and talks about YouTube/Instagram musicians in general. And that is right here. All of those videos are really good, so you should definitely check them out. Now, those drummers were being called out for editing their videos, and rightly so. I'm all for that. But what about all the musicians whose playing gets edited on their albums? How many guitarists use overdubs and punch-ins on their albums? Like almost all of them? Even one of the Archspire guitarists admits to using editing in this video right here. If Riccardo Merlini was tracking that song on the Archspire album, the exact same editing he used in his video would also happen on the album, and it would be accepted and expected. But why? Why is it okay to use editing on an album, but not a YouTube/Instagram video? I'm not trying to defend these guys for editing their videos. I'm trying to expose virtually every other musician for doing the same thing on their albums. I remember listening to Onset of Putrefaction by Necrophagist when I was 17 or 18 years old and wanting to play guitar as tight as them. But it wasn't until I got older that I realized just how overproduced, inhuman, and fake that album's guitar playing is. It's just way too perfect and clean. I mean, just listen to the demo version of Body Autopsy from 1995, which is really cool, by the way. It actually sounds like a real guitarist. I've been putting out tech death for over 20 years, and I can't even listen to other tech death bands because their albums just sound so overproduced. Pick out a modern tech death band, load up one of their albums, and the drums sound fake and the guitars sound inhumanly perfect. It's unlistenable. What is the point of writing and practicing challenging music to then record it in such a way that it sounds inhuman? That defeats the entire purpose of playing an instrument and creating challenging music. And then they don't even tell people what was edited on the album and how it was edited. If they want to use overdubs and punch-ins and quantization and copy-paste and triggers and samples to achieve the perfect sound for their album, then I feel they should let their listeners know, because that's what the listeners listen to, their fake-sounding albums. An album is supposed to be the culmination of their creativity and hard work, but it just ends up being a complete waste that sounds like computers playing the instruments instead of humans. As a listener, I have a pretty high threshold for a musician's sloppiness, so I would much rather just listen to a regular human, mistakes and all, instead of a superhuman with tools and editing. Let me know in the comments if you know of any modern, raw technical death metal bands. Do they even exist? Do they exist? Do they even exist? Do they even exist? Do they exist? Do they even exist? Do they